Hello, we're here once again, UCOFW family, the Urban Coalition of Freelance Writers, where we shine the light on issues impacting the urban community. We're here with Brittany Ivy, UCOFW correspondent, and she's going to give you the 411. She's going to give you a brief commentary on her views on domestic violence, especially with this whole entire fiasco with Chris Brown and Rihanna, which we do have an article, a written article pertaining to that issue, which can be found on www.myspace.com/UCOFW. It's called Chris Brown and Rihanna Fiasco, and that article is in our archives on our blog section, and I encourage everyone to go check that out.
Hello. Again, I am Brittany Ivy, and just a quick review of what I feel about domestic violence. Me personally, I haven't never been in an abusive relationship physically, but a mental abusive relationship, which I feel is the number one um, type of relationship that a lot of women, some even men, do endure or face today. A lot of people don't realize, but mental abuse can be just as bad as physical abuse. I was once in a relationship, younger on while I was in college. I was in a 6-year relationship with someone personally, and um, our lives started going two different directions while we were both in college. Did I trust him? Yes. Did he trust me? I say yes, but truthfully, I don't know if he did or not. Um, to make a long story short, our relationship ended. Um, and to me, I thought it was like almost the end of the world. Um, things started up in which he started seeing someone else. They started contacting me, being very rude, being very disrespectful. Um, situations occurred once coming home, back home for a visit. While I was in college, I had run across him while visiting with my parents, and a situation occurred, was very disrespectful to me, very rude, disrespected me in very, very different kinds of ways. Um, while approaching to my vehicle, mind you, um, at the time, no, I was not thinking. The thing that I was thinking was, how can I get him back for everything that he's hurt me or everything that he's done to me? How can I get him back? Did I think before I made my actions? No, I didn't. I was more so in the mindset of thinking like, this is not right. How could he do this to me? I have to get, he needs to get what he deserves. Um, we were arguing, going back and forth. He started walking away from my car. I turned on my car and um, just tried to run him over. Again, was I thinking? No, I wasn't. Not knowing, a police officer come, approached me, pulled me over, questioned me inside my car. I was very upset. Luckily, I was down the street from my aunt's house, who came out. I explained the situation to the police officer. Um, no, I wasn't arrested. However, the police officer did tell me that if he was to see me on this street um, while I was still home or until I head back to college, or if he hear about anything further happening between us before I go back to school, that we both could be arrested. Um, at the time, I wasn't thinking that. Truthfully, I would have a lot more to lose than he did. I wasn't thinking about my future in college, the things in which could happen to me with me doing this. I wasn't thinking about me possibly spending jail time for trying to run someone over. I was more so thinking like upset. I was thinking angry, like this is not right. Um, and I feel like sometimes when we're in these relationships and when we're dealing with people that we love or the people that we care about, sometimes we just let our feelings and emotions take over. Sometimes we don't think before we do things. For instance, women get mad every day and say they're going to put their boyfriends out there, pack up their bags, put their clothes outside, do different things, and then before you know it, a couple of days later, they're back together. However, I feel that it's an ongoing issue. You cannot continue to let your body physically and mentally drown you. Um, and that's what happened to me. I ended up having to go to counseling. I actually did seek counseling, and I know in the black community that a lot of us are scared about going to counseling or talking to someone, or we feel as if we're crazy. However, I felt like that was the best thing for me. I felt that I had to continue on with my life. I had to leave this behind me. I had to realize, what is it that I want. I cannot continue. I went to counseling. I was in counseling for probably about 6 months, um, and it was wonderful. It's just my time to talk to someone who really didn't know much about me, because sit down and listen. But I think sometimes in society now, we don't take the time out to step away from a situation, to understand and learn from our situations. Um, Rihanna and Chris Brown, if they are getting back together, or however it is amongst them, neither one of us, nobody knows what it is that they're dealing with in their relationship. All of it is he say, she say, and everything that we're getting from the media. No one knows the love that's in between them two. No one knows what them two has endured or been through since being together. But this is what I will say, is definitely that love takes time. It takes time to heal. And it's important that you know yourself and you know what you want before continuing on in these type of take me back. You don't want to continue on with that. You want it to be more of a mental thing for you. You want it to be something like, okay, I've endured this, I've went through this, now how can I become the woman that I am? How can I build, or what is it that I can get, and what is it that I can take with me, and what is it that I've learned from this relationship and going through all this hurt and pain, that I can continue on to let someone else know this is not what you want. You have to, and you must take time out for yourself before getting back involved in any other kind of relationship. Me personally, um, I didn't get back in a relationship for a couple of years. I felt like I was with this person since high school, almost the only person I knew, and I just felt like I was too young anyway. So maybe we were both young, and maybe what it was is that we didn't understand, we didn't know. Um, and I think in society nowadays, it's always brought up that all the girls and boys feel like they must be in a relationship, or they want to have someone to love them, or it could be that they're not getting the love that they should be getting from home, so they go out to find love from someone else. But the thing is that everyone should, and everyone feels like they should be loved, but there is a proper way, and there's a right and a wrong way for you to love someone. Man to woman, woman to man. No one should have to endure that pain or endure those types of things. But I recommend to all the young boys and girls out here, or anyone that's listening to this message, to definitely take time for yourself. Definitely realize, and don't just go searching for anyone. Do not lower your standards to raise someone in both ways. What is it that you both can bring to the table? Not just one person bringing to the table, or the other person bringing to the table. What can you two together bring to this table to help you guys' relationship out? And most importantly, be friends first. Do not get into relationships, let things turn, and before you know it, you're moving in together, you're living together. Take it so messed up on the meaning of true love and how it is to find true love. And I think that that's something that we really must stick back to. If you're a religious person, read your Bible. Ask God to direct you. Ask God to help you find that person, or just find that love, that whatever it is that you feel like you've been missing. But you do not have to seek and find love in someone else who is not worthy of your trust, that is not worthy of who. You not want nobody that feels like they're going to bring you down or make your situation any worse than what it is. Again, I wish everyone the luck. I wish everyone the best on the things in which you want in a relationship. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to contact us on our website. Thank you.